Hello my lovelies, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. I was just headed to the beach. It was a beautiful blue sky, sunny day, and as soon as I stepped outside, the entire sky got gray, like dark gray, and didn't really want to risk going to the beach, so here I am doing a channeled message. If this message is finding you, I set the intention that it finds the people that it is meant to, the ones who are ready to hear it. So welcome into this video. You are going to need to learn how to pivot. I wanted to go to the beach really bad, but here we are. Your dreams and the life that you are living now were built as a foundation to give you hope. When you envisioned what you wanted for your life, what you believed God was sending you towards, was because you were probably in a place where you needed that hope, where you needed to think that where you were going was much, much greater than where you are. And it kept you putting one foot in front of the other every single day, healing little bits at a time or chunks at a time, doing baby steps or quantum leaps in order to get towards that goal. But you have been shifting at such great speed, my love. And when you do that, your dreams are going to shift as well. That doesn't mean that the original, the OG dream is bad. It doesn't mean that some of the things in there aren't for you. But the picture that you have in your head is anchoring you in to that. And what is in store for you, I promise you, 1000% guarantee, is much better than anything you have dreamt so far. And when you're clinging to that old dream, please ignore the construction outside. When you're clinging to that old dream, you're not allowing the new to flow into your life. And whenever we're not experiencing something, it's because we're in resistance. And I want you to just allow yourself to allow. Because allowing is key. When we are blocked from something that we really want, it's because we are in resistance, because we are not allowing it. So allow yourself to let the absolute best thing possible happen for you. I know you're scared. I know you're scared because when good things have happened before, they don't last. They get taken away from you, the other shoe drops. And if you allow yourself to accept something good, then you might have further to fall. Because when you're down here in the low vibration and you're in survival, you're already on the bottom. You've hit rock. But when you allow yourself to have something good come into your life, you're going to climb a little bit up. And the better it is, the higher you go, the further the gap is from where you are, what you've received, and your baseline of what you're used to. And you're so used to being down there that things like self-sabotage, that things like the blocks, your programming, it's like a magnet almost. It's trying to pull you back to that base, to your rock bottom. But at this stage in your journey, you have done so much work that when that good thing comes into your life, I promise that you are going to be able to hold it. You're not going to abandon ship. You're not going to self-sabotage, because you're going to feel that thing inside of your body, how amazing that feels to have it, before it even comes. And when you can do that, you've already attuned your nervous system to knowing exactly what that thing feels like. So when it comes in, it's not a surprise. It's expected. I felt it in my body, therefore I knew it would come. And when you can learn to do this, it's going to help you so much. Feeling is the key. We've been living in a world where force has been the way to do everything. But that is the old paradigm, and it will not work in the new. The door in front of you, the block, the thing that's standing in the way between who you are and now and who you are supposed to be, who you've always known and remembered who you are, the door has a key. And the key is not force. You will never open that door by trying to kick it down, by trying to force it open. You have to feel your way through that door. And I know that that can feel backwards because we live in such a world that makes us feel like the external is solid and true, and that it doesn't matter what we think or feel. But that is the opposite. We have not been taught properly. And we've long forgotten that our feelings and our thoughts are the most important thing to pay attention to. So pivoting from what we originally wanted to allowing and trusting what is best for me is already on its way. It's already mine. I don't have to do anything. I just have to be open enough to receive it. And when you can feel in your body how amazing that feels, how much relief that brings, that's going to help you when it comes in. You already know what it feels like in your body. So now you're not going to go, this is too good, I have to let it go. You're going to say, it's about freaking time. One thing I started doing when I did my Holy Shift Challenge was, with scripting my life, I was noticing a theme of no matter what I was scripting, if it was for myself, my home, my relationship, or my finances, there was a common word that kept coming up, and it was relief. Relief and breath. When I get more money, it feels like relief. It feels like I can take a breath. When I'm in the home of my dreams, it feels like peace, it feels like relief, and it feels like I can take a breath. So now, every time that I feel overwhelmed or I feel disconnected from, that beautiful hummingbird, that may be a sign for you. When I feel disconnected or I feel far away from the life of my dreams, I tune into my breath, because I'm already scripting that that's the way that my life feels. So if I can I'm already there. My life feels like I'm able to breathe. It feels like I'm connected to myself. It feels like I'm not in lack. It feels like relief. And how good does it feel when you take that deep breath and you let it out? It feels like relief. So I'm cultivating the feeling inside of my body before anything else shifts. And the more that you can practice that throughout your day, the more that you can hold it throughout your day, the faster it comes in. Because instead of feeling it for 5 minutes of meditation, you've opened that door and then reality kicks in and you slam it shut for the rest of the day. Now you're breathing and you're opening it and you're doing this for a minute and then you close it again and then, I forgot, I'm going to open it back up, I'm breathing. Close it again, and it says open, close, instead of one open and a slam close, and you're back to reality and you're hating it. When you can practice that open, close, the easier it's going to be for you to keep it open. And the more you keep it open, the longer you keep it open, the more you practice this throughout your day, the more opportunity that thing that you want has to flow into your life, because it's open. When it's closed, it's floating all around you. It's right there. You could literally touch it. It's there. But because you're so closed off to it, it cannot flow in. So little things like that is what helps me, and I wanted to share it to help you. I hope this message resonated with you. If it does, drop a little birdie in the comments below. And if you're looking for a more personalized channeled message, I do those as well, so I'll put the link below. I love you. Have a beautiful day.